Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one I'm gonna be testing the HD 7870 in Red Dead Redemption 2. We are running the latest drivers from AMD 19.11.1, and this GPU is the Asus DirectCU 2 version of the card. And we're running a Ryzen 7 3700X, 16 gigs of RAM, of course overkill specs for this little GPU, but you guys should be able to run it with like an FX 8350, an i7 2600, and maybe 12 gigs of RAM. I think the RAM is very important in this one. So 8 gigabytes probably won't cut it. And we're going to be playing this one at 1080p, 900p and 720p low and medium settings. As you can see, starting off here with low settings. Alright, Vulkan API, Vulkan and DirectX 12 actually perform the same in this game. I think Vulkan had some issues when it launched, when the game launched, but now those have been solved. And yeah, as you can see, it doesn't stutter whatsoever, and both APIs are actually stable, and Vulkan gets 1 or 2 more FPS than DirectX 12. So here we are guys at 1080p, low settings. You can see that our FPS are pretty damn good for an HD 7870. Remember that this GPU actually came out in 2012, and it was a competitor to the GTX 660, I think, if I remember correctly, and it's doing a fantastic job when compared to the 660 or even the 760. As you can see, the 760 was getting like 30 FPS, around 30 FPS at this resolution and these settings. The 660 was getting like 25 to 30 FPS, so this one's actually getting 30 plus FPS all of the time. I think the minimum we've seen so far was like what, 33 right here, with a lot of trees going on around us, 31 there. Yeah, this is very good performance coming out from the HD 7870. Remember that the R9 270X is actually a rebranded HD 7870. Oh, this is my camp, I think. I think these are my boys. Maybe I'm gonna try to sleep somewhere actually and spend the night, because yeah, it's getting nighttime and I would like to play and test the game at daytime. Alright guys, so good morning everybody. Everybody's just waking up here, I think. As you can see, we're at 30 FPS here. Still very good performance from the HD 7870 at morning time. There's a little bit more shadows, I think, going around. Can I mount? Which one is mine? Roach? Where are you, Roach? It's this one. Okay. Let's go, boy. Yeah, that's it. That's how you do it. Please run. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, our minimum FPS are like 30, 31. Very good performance coming from this card. I was actually expecting it to perform a little bit worse, but yeah, as you know, probably by now, AMD GPUs actually run pretty damn good on the Vulkan API and DirectX 12 as well. So that's probably why this one is pushing further ahead from the GTX 760 and GTX 660. And yeah, that's very good to see, guys. This GPU is actually able to play this game just fine at 1080p. So let's drop the resolution now to 900p. Of course, we're still going to be testing it at 1080p medium settings because we didn't drop from 60 FPS. Okay guys, we're back here, 900p. As you can see, everything else is still the same on low settings. And let's see how it performs here on the HD 7870. Alright guys, so 50 FPS, we actually touched 50 there. And yeah, probably going to be around like 40 and 50 FPS at this resolution, which is pretty good for this game. You know, you don't really need 60 FPS to play this game properly, in case you haven't noticed it yet. What's going on here? Hello.
Would you be interested in some friendly competition?
No. Thank you. Not now. I'm just benchmarking. I'm sorry. Alright. 900p, 42 FPS over here. Let's try to find like a more dense forest to test our FPS at, like right there. I think that's a good place to do it. Alright, we're approaching it, and 43, 41 FPS, 40 FPS. It didn't even drop from 40 still. Okay, that's very good, guys. Yeah, 39 there, but this is very smooth performance coming out from a 7870, guys. I was actually expecting it to perform worse, as I told you already. And yeah, seeing 900p at like 39 plus FPS all of the time, it's actually pretty damn good. I think it should be able to handle medium settings at 30 FPS at this resolution, so we'll see. Okay, maybe like 1080p medium settings is a little bit too much for this card, but yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at that later in this one. So keep tuned in, of course. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so yeah, this is low settings, 900p, very good. You could play like this. I'd probably choose to play at medium settings instead of these because it does look a lot better in this game. But yeah, if you want that smoothness instead of the graphical quality, you can definitely choose that here with the 7870. So let's do 720p now. Okay everybody, we are back here, 1280 by 720, everything's still on the lowest settings as you can see here, and going into it, can we reach 60? Oh boy, we're at 62 FPS here guys, oh my god. Okay, this is awesome. If you want a 60 FPS experience, you can actually have it with this GPU, or well, kind of. It actually drops to the 50s sometimes, and probably it will drop to the 50s more often when we get into a more dense forest area. But guys, this is very smooth, don't get me wrong. This game actually feels a lot smoother than other games, for example at 40 FPS. For example, if you want to play Call of Duty at 40 FPS in this game at 40 FPS, this actually feels a little bit better, maybe because it's not so fast paced. What the heck? Why did you go there? You're drowning yourself, cow. Very good experience still at 720p. If you have a smaller monitor, like a 22-inch monitor, I do have a 27-inch monitor, so 720p looks a little bit too pixelated for me, but it's still okay, don't get me wrong. We're still dropping into the 40s, as you can see. We actually dropped to 39 there. Who are you? Who the heck?
Real slow.
Back up, antagonize.
You know what? You got me curious. I can't just leave it like that. Don't waste time.
Oh boy! What was I expecting here? Oh my god. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we're good here, guys. We're good. Oh boy, let's do this. We can do this. So, middle of a gunfight, you can see that our FPS are still very good in the 40s, mid 40s. Come on! These guys don't die, man. Look at him, he's still going there. Are the leaves just that good at protecting bullets? Oh boy, come on. Come on, headshot that guy. Let's go, that's how you do it. Alright, let's get some cover here in this tree. Okay, that one is down. Where's the other one? Where's the final one? There he is. Come over here, boy. I can do this. Let's go. That's the only one left. Oh, come on. Oh, go. He's still not dead, I think. Come on. Let's do this. Nice headshot there. Okay, so we've seen our FPS dropping to 39. Pretty much the same as 900p, which is interesting. Maybe like gunfights get a little bit too chaotic for this game, and you actually end up dropping the FPS a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and loot these guys. Oh boy, there's more of them, guys.
Let's take 'em out for good.
More of them. There's more of them. His own horse betrayed him. Look at that. That was beautiful. Thank you very much, horse. Alright, so this is not too bad. I don't know where my hat is. I'd like to know that, but yeah, this is decent performance coming from this GPU. Remember that this GPU is actually 7 years old, so this is quite impressive, and this game is not very well optimized, or maybe it's just that demanding. I'm not really sure, but yeah, you can see for yourself. The graphics actually look great, even on low settings. Just the textures that look really bad, as you can see. And now let's go ahead and put it at medium settings now. Alright guys, we're back here at 1080p, as you can see, and now on the medium settings, okay, this isn't really the same medium settings that we used in the previous videos on the 760 and 660, because we're at 1080p and our VRAM limitations don't allow us to put it at the same settings as those ones, but I'll put it at the same as those at 900p and 720p, of course. So yep, taking a look at the medium settings here at 1080p, you can see that most things are on medium, some things are on low, and a few like little things are on high, I think. So yeah, okay, getting into it, you can see that the game looks a little bit better, like the lightning and the shadows, ambient occlusion. Of course, the textures look horrendous as always because they're still on low. You can't really put it at higher settings than low at 1080p, at least with 2 gigs of VRAM. You can do it like with the sort of a hack-ish thing, you know, that you can do. Like, go see my GTX 960 video, and the pinned comment in that video is actually a guy that's telling you the link for the Reddit post that somebody did. Somebody found out how to set the textures to a higher quality and avoid that VRAM limitation thing. Well guys, taking a look at the FPS here in the HD 7870, you can see that, yeah, it's not very... Come on, what the heck's going on, Roach? Come on, get your stuff together. Stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not allowed to say the other word. But yeah, we're getting almost like 30 FPS most of the time, but yeah, not even a 30 FPS average. Mostly we're like around 28 FPS, 27, 29. Yep, not very good experience. You can still play like this, obviously, with a controller and stuff like that. Maybe if you lower a few settings here and there, you can actually get up to 30 FPS average. If we get into a woods area, your FPS will drop a little bit more. 27 there. Not too bad. What the heck's going on here? Oh my god. Oh, should we do this? I really don't like to do this, but... Oh, no! No, no, no! Okay, you leave me no choice. What the heck, Roach? You just left without me. Come on, you don't do that. Okay, 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 alright. Oh, I'm sorry, wolves. I really like wolves, but now you.
You bastard!
You,
Okay,
what?
Then, partner. Still.
Yeah, you made me do this thing, so you're gonna die as well. With your own gun. Actually, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna leave it like that, okay? That's the price you pay for making me kill two beautiful white wolves. I took care of the business, Roach. Come over here, boy. Alright, 27 FPS as you can see. It's not too bad. It's still like kind of playable if you don't mind like 25, 30 FPS, but you know, it's not really my thing, so we're gonna do 900p now. Right guys, we're back here, 900p medium settings, the same as we used in the GTX 660 and 760 videos, but the texture is still on low because we're still at 900p. We can only put it on medium with 720p resolution. So as you can see, taking a brief look at the settings, everything is on medium settings, like mostly, you know. Some things are on high, some things are still on low, of course. Okay. Where's Roach, by the way? He just ran away. Come over here, boy. I want to put this right there, alright? Okay. Guys, as you can see, we're actually dropping like the 30s at the same spot that we were at before. We were getting like 26 FPS, 25 FPS. Now we're getting like flat 30 there. Okay, let's take another little stroll to the park here of Red Dead Redemption 2. Game looks beautiful now, 900p, still the textures look bad, of course, but everything else looks pretty good, in my opinion. And we shouldn't be dropping from 30 FPS, at least from what I've seen so far. Maybe we will drop to like 29, something like that, inside of forest areas. But yeah, let's try to find one of those here at medium settings. Maybe like that way, not really sure. Let's go. 39, 38 FPS here, not bad at all, guys. I am very impressed to see this kind of performance coming out from a 7-year-old mid-range card. Remember that? It's also mid-range. It is not even a high-end card from that era, you know, from 2012. As you can see, we're in a more dense forest part of the map, and we're still getting above 30 FPS. So if you want to plug in a controller into your PC and play a console-like experience, I think maybe the PS4 might drop the resolution from 1080p from time to time. I'm not really sure about that, don't quote me on that, okay? But that's usually what they do with the dynamic resolution stuff. You can still have a very good experience, like PS4-ish like experience. After all, this GPU is pretty similar to the one found in the PS4 as well. We actually dropped our FPS to 29 there, but yeah, that shouldn't be too noticeable. The game is still running fine here, and Roach is a little bit tired, so I guess it's time for us to change the resolution to 720p. Let Roach just rest a little bit here in the middle of the road and wait for some bandage to come. I really would like to know where my hat is, though. God damn it. Okay, guys, so we're back at it again. 1280 by 720, the final resolution at the final settings that we're going to be testing here today. I actually can't put the texture quality to medium. As you can see, we're out of VRAM. Supposedly, we do have 2 GB, but the game has a the bug, you know, that it only shows like 1.6 to 1.7 gigabytes of VRAM. So yep, still everything's still the same here. Textures don't really matter for your gameplay, like FPS wise, you know. It does matter for the quality of the textures, obviously, which look pretty bad on low settings. But yeah, keep that in mind. You will be seeing the same FPS if you do that little hack thing with the textures and put it on medium. So guys, 36, 35 FPS, that's pretty good here at 720p. The game still looks good. The implementation of anti-aliasing that they do in this game actually makes the game look pretty damn good at 720p and lower resolutions than, for example, your native resolution, you know. So I would say this is pretty damn playable even at that resolution, and the game looks pretty good still. So I will have no problems play like this. Okay, if you want to play with a controller, if you want to play with a mouse and keyboard, it shouldn't really drop from 30 FPS, so either of those are fine. And as you can see, the game still looks okay. Still looks good, actually. It's just the textures, but of course you can do that little thing that we were talking about and solve that issue. And well, looking at the FPS here in the tree area, 35, not bad at all. Let's see if we can actually find a more dense part of the woods here. Maybe here, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty dense, I would say. 35 FPS, 34 FPS there. So yeah, you won't really drop from 30 FPS, I think, at 720p medium settings. So that's very good to see, of course. 33 there. Come on, Roach, don't get stuck, okay? Oh, please, Roach, please, Roach. Okay, now what do we do, Roach? God damn it, no, Roach, that's not the way! Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess we got an answer from Roach. What the heck, look at these textures, they were actually loading in. So guys, thank you so much for watching this one. 7870 still has what it takes to play this game at low settings or medium settings at 720p and 900p. And well, pretty good stuff here, guys, I'm gonna say. Actually, the textures are just loading in every time I look at the bridge. Look at that. And the house at the back. What the heck is this? This is not good. Please, Rockstar, fix. Right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I love you all. Bye-bye.